AFP has no better ally in the movement than our next speaker. For over 3 decades, this man has really been a leader, inspiring, working, building coordination within this movement. You see him on Hannity often, at least once or twice a week. It's one of my favorite Media Mash segments. You know that segment on Hannity? Media Mash. That's Brent Bozell, a great leader and a great friend of freedom. Please welcome Brent Bozell.
Give it up for Tim Phillips for what he's done. Well, so far everyone's taken all my lines, and thank you very much. But I'll tell you this. My grandfather taught his family that in life there were 3 things that were important. Your God, your family, and your country. I have a message for Mr. Obama. You're not God. You're not my mother. And leave my country alone. There's something our constitutional scholar doesn't understand. That he said. Anyway, that's right. He said in an interview before he was elected president, he said that the problem with the Constitution was that it tells you what it can't do, it doesn't tell you what it can do. Ladies and gentlemen, he needs to read that document. It does tell you what you can do, and only what the federal government can do, and healthcare is not in there. Now, I want to ask you a question. This administration that we all trust, them when they told you, now keep a straight face everyone, when they told you that national health care was going to reduce the deficit. How many of you were surprised when immediately spending went up $900 billion? How many of you were surprised to hear the CBO just come out and say, it's $1.7 trillion a year? How many are surprised? How many of you believed this administration when they said you were going to save $2,500 a year on your health care if you went with socialized medicine? You were surprised to know it's gone in the opposite direction. You're now paying an extra $2,200, and we just got started. But let me tell you something. This is another message to the president. Does it tell you something, Mr. President, that before this debate started, America wanted nothing to do with your idea? Does it tell you something, Mr. President, and Mrs. Pelosi, and Mr. Reid, that after spending hundreds of millions of dollars promoting it, you got it passed because you had the numbers, but still America didn't want it?